This right here is a place where movie magic truly begins, without you even really knowing it. It's hidden in plain sight, and if they do the job really well, you'll never know. And I'm here because I'm finally learning the truth. So in this video, I'm going to show you an important part of movie making, hidden in plain sight. I'll give you a rare access to a studio full of movie sounds. And I'll spend a day in the studio to try to make a horror movie scene. Most movie sounds aren't recorded the way you think.
Take this sound for instance. Sounds familiar?
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Most movie sounds are created in a studio. We will reveal why you may have never noticed before, and try to understand how they're built up. Spoiler alert, it's surprisingly harder than it looks.
Maybe try it one more time.
More later why that is, but first, let's meet the artist who brings film to life using everyday items.
So as a Foley artist, we record sounds live to image.
For instance, walking on snow using cornstarch in a pillow bag.
This could be a film, series, documentary, animation.
For instance, a documentary on cats using rubber gloves with paper clips.
So with Foley, it's very important to look at the story and the emotions. What we do is we watch the film, we talk with the director, sound designer and the rest of the sound team. And then we determine like, okay, what do we need here for the story with this kind of emotion, because the character feels sad or happy.
Like the emotion of a sensitive walk on cracking ice using glass fragments in duct tape wrapping.
Animals have an animal drawer with like things I use for animals. And this is like my unique drawer. So this, for example, something I bought in Guatemala this year.
Basically, whatever weird sound you hear, you need to have it.
Yes, yeah. Also this thing.
You also mentioned that you find most of the... You just mentioned that you find most of the stuff on the street, right?
Yeah, I find a lot of things on the street. A month ago I found like a part of a car, like the back trunk part of the car, and I desperately tried to get it into my car to bring to the studio, but it didn't fit. But yeah, you'll find everything. There's also something fun, random that I found.
What?
So yeah, it's something strange, unique, and then it's just fun to have in the studio, and who knows, maybe I'll have to use it somewhere. Bird like flies away, it's like...
Oh.
Foley sounds are used for us to connect emotionally with a film scene, to feel the drama and tension, or the excitement and joy. To evoke this emotional resonance, Foley has 4 layers: footsteps, prop handling, touches, and clothing rustles. To understand how these are built up, I asked Jörg to bring a scene to life from one of my YouTube videos.
Okay, so he pulls the bow back, so we want to feel like some kind of stretch and sound there. Then he releases the bow, so there's the aspect of like the elastic like going back and snapping. The arrow is leaving from the bow, so we would want a sound that represents like speed and acceleration. And then the arrow flies through the air, so maybe we can do like a whoosh or like create a sound for the arrow flying through the air. And then the impact in the melon.
Coming up, I'll be hunting for objects in the studio to recreate sounds for my own horror movie scene. But first, let's watch as Jörg demonstrates Foley techniques for my archery video.
First sound we're gonna do is the bow. So it will be the tension in the bow of like the force that pulling backwards. Then perhaps you could do the tension of the bow rope. Yeah, perfect. That was good. That was nice.
Perfect.
There's a nice stretch to it. Then it will be fun to do some kind of whooshes. Going very fast, so we need like some translation of that in sound. So maybe you can start with this one.
You can see us looking into the studio where a screen displays the movie scene. In the top left corner there's a smaller preview screen showing 1 frame ahead, helping us anticipate what's next. While it might look simple, matching the right emotion to each movement while staying perfectly in sync with the on-screen action is surprisingly challenging.
Oh wait, I looked at the left one.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We have an editor, that Foley mixer that will edit in place. And then you can also do this one, that's maybe fun.
How's it good? It's
yeah,
quite hard.
maybe try it one more time with a bit more force. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. That was good.
Not convinced.
No, it was good. Then the only thing that's left is the big hit, the impact.
In the background, a sound mixer combines all the audio elements to create this final video.
So I have a final challenge for you, and that is to create Foley sounds for a horror scene. You can see what kind of sounds we're missing, and you can tell me what kind of sounds you would want to make.
The scene is from the American horror movie The Conjuring, where a family is terrorized by paranormal activity in their home.
So footsteps,
Yes. And some wall as well.
walking on the ground floor,
Ground floor.
squeaky door,
Squeak door.
a sound in the kitchen that she's drawn to now.
That's triggering her indeed, yeah.
So now we have markers for the different sounds that we're gonna make in the movie.
Yeah.
How would you normally like build this up?
I would just mark this as wood. And in terms of props, mark and name like, okay, hand on railing. From here on, there was some glass on the stairs. Okay, so I'll make a cue and name this glass on the stairs. And do that throughout the whole movie, so in the end we have a really good overview and idea of like what kind of sounds we have to make.
Now it's time for me to get creative. My challenge is to find the perfect props in the studio to recreate the sound we've marked on the computer and match them with the scene's emotion.
Good enough squeak.
You have to
This
Be
is for your YouTube.
the
Don't
woman.
put it on OnlyFans.
remove your socks.
The good thing is that it covers up my hole in the sock.
Give it your go. Yeah, and then we're on the ground floor.
Pretty decent. What else can we find? Ooh, what's this? I feel like I'm breaking into someone's house. Too standard. I found one. Look, this one.
Yeah, it's cool work.
That's good. Suspect number 2. Suspect number 2. Okay, we need one more and then we'll decide.
You could use this track. Yeah. Oh. Get your bottle.
Yeah. This is suspect number 3. Let the 3 options here. In the comments you can decide which one is best. Let us know which one you think was best.
Yeah.
What is your opinion?
Oh man, I think I would layer them together. I like some characteristic of.
Characteristic.
Oh yeah, I like some okay, out. My favorite, I think I would combine the 3 of them to create like a specific character. I like the lunchbox because it had some depth and some fullness. It sounded pretty big, and that's what I liked. Because it's a quiet scene, so the sounds that we have should sound like a bit more big and over the top.
So, lunchbox, light switch.
Yes.
Ooh, it's a good door though. I found the door sound.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's good.
Nice, the squeak was really good. Maybe I would miss 2 things. First, he touches the door to push it away. Maybe that's nice.
Like this?
And I would imagine the door swing back would, like, in the end, hit like the wall or not, or another thing. Good job. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good fence. Like a gate.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for a squeaky window that is drawing her attention.
Yeah.
Then, before we're gonna show the end result, I want to thank you for showing the world of being a Foley artist. It's way harder than it looks.
Yeah.
It's so much exaggeration in the movements. It's being really focused, basically paying attention to 3 different things.
Yeah.
I will put his IMDb. I think that would be a good one to put your IMDb
sure.
below.
Yeah.
If you want to see more like this, follow for more exciting jobs and sports stories. See you in the next video.
Okay, that's a wrap.